Even after the holidays, the pyro still looks so beautiful. What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world? As you already know, it is Jordan T. Complication, the ace of New Japan Pro Gaming, and the one and only true ace of worldwide gaming everywhere. You already know the name. And we are back once again, live here in Lexington, Kentucky, for none other than Monday Night Raw. Let's get into it. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a jam-packed night of action here tonight on Monday Night Raw, all leading up to our colossal main event, which I will go over later tonight. But let's take a look at our match card. The WWE Women's Tag Champions of Damage Control, Dakota Kai and Io Sky, pick up an unfortunate loss against the Inspirations, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Didn't really expect that. Maybe we could see them battle at Extreme Rules for the tag titles. You never know. And then also to come, we had Mia Yim take on Toni Storm, which Toni Storm, the former NXT Women's UK Champion, came out victorious in this one. Speaking of former champions who also came out victorious here tonight, Carmella, unfortunately a former champion, could not get the win over former SmackDown Women's Champion Liv Morgan. Shout out to the juvenile child for a big win here tonight on Raw. And this was a huge surprise. Candice LeRae, who challenged Shayna Baszler one-on-one to a match, unfortunately came off of the receiving end in a losing effort, and it made it just as worse when the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, was right there by the side of Shayna Baszler. So Baszler did pick up a huge win, but at the same time, more damage was inflicted upon Candice LeRae. And we'll try to get an update on Candice as soon as possible. But with that said, let's continue on with what we have here tonight. And now, once we have here tonight on Raw, here we go again, Mr. A-Town down. Ladies and gentlemen, the current United States champion, the youngest U.S. champion at that, Austin Theory.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
And this guy, Austin Theory I think he is not, I don't know if he's potential, just so irritating. You couldn't stand him, you couldn't like him. Even when he was the U.S. champion or Mr. Money in the Bank, you just couldn't handle him. But you can't admit, Austin Theory has a lot going for him. Two-time U.S. champion, former Mr. Money in the Bank winner, handpicked by Vince McMahon to be the future of WWE. So good luck to the U.S. champion. Who knows where his career is going to take him from here, but he does not have an easy challenge. And, oh, this is mind games at its finest.
By Johnny Gargano from Recluse, Wyoming, 9 pounds,
Dexter Lumis set to take on Theory here tonight, and look at the cold eyes of. Look at that! Oh God! Pick up the camera, please. Why does he look like he's having a seizure? Okay, I'm just seriously freaked out by that. But nevertheless, like I was saying, this is a mind game that's currently going on with Austin Theory, because not only does he have experience with Dexter Lumis, but the fact that Dexter is accompanied by Johnny Gargano just plays that much of a difference maker in Theory's head, because we know the history between Austin Theory and Johnny Gargano back in NXT, but now that Johnny is with Dexter Lumis, and ever since that whole incident in NXT, the whole Index storyline, and I don't know if this is going to be the best move for Theory right now. And now Theory, with a German suplex, immediately takes down Dexter Lumis. But Lumis immediately able to try to get back up to his feet. And now Lumis, look at this, the agility of Dexter into a cover on Theory. Count of 1 on the U.S. champion, but not enough. And now Theory trying to come back against this psycho, as many would perceive him to be. And Theory right now has the upper hand. And now look at this. Ooh, stiff forearm. Right to the jaw of Dexter Lumis. Now Dexter trying to get back into this matchup. Theory, who's done a great job of maintaining the control. But Dexter now with a DDT plants the U.S. champion. Into the cover on Theory. Count of 1, but that's all it's going to be. Remember, even though Dexter Lumis has not won a championship here yet in the WWE, I do still believe that he has the potential to be a champion here in WWE, whether that's the NXT North American title, the US title, or even the Intercontinental title. If he has a mouthpiece like Dexter Lumis and a good storyline going for him, then yeah, he could definitely be a worthy champion, as he's proving right now. Went for the Bulldog on Theory, but Theory too smart for that. And look at that, Dexter able to outsmart and overpower Austin Theory. And I'm serious, Johnny Gargano playing the difference maker right there at ringside only adds to that level of intimidation and mind games even more by Dexter Lumis. Because we all know over the past year, Dexter Lumis has been able to getting good with Johnny Gargano, along with Candice LeRae, and especially his wife, Indy Hartwell. And I'm telling you, if Dexter Lumis can just keep up the pressure, keep up the success, he could go on to do big things here in the WWE. But look at that Theory. Even though Theory's young, he's still smart and still quick, still innovative. And oh, Theory went for a huge clothesline in the corner. But Dexter now, wait, is he looking for the silence? Oh no. For a minute or two, I really thought Dexter Lumis was looking for the silence after that Uranagi. And now look at Dexter here with the ground and pound, and Johnny Gargano just cheering Dexter on. And now Dexter at the top rope, look for the elbow, couldn't find it. And now, oh, look at Dexter now trying to fight back against Theory. And Theory went right there, went for the clothesline. Oh, stiff right from Dexter Lumis. And now, look at that, the silence. The silence applied by Dexter Lumis. Can he force Theory to tap out or pass out? Dexter trying to squeeze the life out of Austin Theory, but Theory able to fight it off. Imagine if Theory was actually able to submit to Dexter Lumis right there. And now Dexter with another huge spine buster into another cover on the U.S. champion. Count of 2, but it's only a 2 count. And now Dexter with those vicious knees right to the skull of Theory. Now those hammering right throws, and look at that. See, that's the thing. People want to give Dexter Lumis a lot of crap, but I honestly think he has a good thing going for him. And now into the back suplex, into the kick up, and a leg drop. See? That's good offense right there. He's got great athleticism. Into a cover on Theory. That was almost it. Dexter almost got a win over the U.S. champion right there. And now begging Theory to get back up to his feet. And got the double axe handle. But he's not satisfied. Dexter goes up top. I don't know how comfortable he is up there. And oh! Swanton bomb. Shoutouts to Jeff Hardy. Cover. No. Theory still continues to fight. And now Theory trying to fight back against Dexter Lumis. And now throws Lumis into the opposite corner. And now Theory now looking for the blockbuster. And he got him. And now wait a minute. Look at Johnny. Johnny Gargano right there to play defense, trying to play guard. But Theory, A-Town down. Cover on Dexter Lumis. And he got him. Austin Theory, big win over Dexter Lumis here tonight. Even with a distraction from Johnny Gargano on the, they put up quite a fight. You can't deny that. But nevertheless, Mr. A-Town down with another win in his victory book here. And ladies and gentlemen, that was good singles competition that we got between Austin Theory and Dexter Lumis. But now we continue with our semi-main event here tonight from Monday Night Raw. And who better than the prize fighter?
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Kevin Owens, the former Universal Champion, former United States and IC Champion, set to compete in 6-man tag action tonight. And here's how the 6-man tag came about. 3 weeks ago, Kevin Owens competed in that 6-pack challenge to crown the new World Heavyweight Champion. He eliminated one opponent that he's facing here tonight, and it was the member of the Judgment Day, Finn Balor. Ever since then, Finn Balor has just in a way been obsessed in trying to take out and beat Kevin Owens. He's had the Judgment Day get involved in his interviews and a couple of his matches on the dark matches, and Kevin Owens ever since then just challenged Finn, Domonik, and Damian Preist to a match here tonight in a 6-man tag, to where Kevin Owens was forced to find one just as W champion, along with once upon a time Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley. Makes his way to the ring. He joins Kevin Owens in the battle against the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day over the last couple of weeks have been getting big wins over the members of the Hurt Business, over superstars like I believe Dexter, Lumis, and Ali. The Judgment Day have just been running rampant here on Monday nights. And with Finn Balor at the helm, with the power of Damian Priest and the influence of Domonik Mysterio, the Judgment Day are seemingly unstoppable. That's not even to mention the Rhea Ripley problem, which I will get more into as this night progresses. But now, here comes the third man, the third tag team partner, the Cavalry and the Mind Game, known as the phenomenal AJ Styles. A man who has the most experienced history with Finn Balor.
Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal
AJ Styles. I swear, it's never going to get old hearing AJ's name on a microphone in WWE. It's never going to get old. And we thought Kevin Owens and Finn Balor had some history with each other. Well, there's nobody else in this match who knows Finn Balor better or more wiser than AJ Styles. These two battled in Japan. They've battled here in the WWE. They've battled all over the planet. They've been allies. They've been enemies. But if anybody knows how to get in the head of Finn Balor, it's the phenomenal one. Many would dare try to compare the two and then say AJ is the better of the two. Others will say Finn Balor is the better athlete. But you never know. You never know what Finn Balor nor AJ could pull out of their tricks. And speaking of Finn Balor, speaking of the Judgment Day, there's one man leading the helm, the newest recruitment of the Judgment Day. And there you see Finn Balor on the right, Damian Priest on the left, along with Rhea Ripley. They make the Judgment Day. Ever since excluding the Rated R Superstar Edge from the group, the Judgment Day have just been running rampant and wild all over WWE. Finn Balor, who we have seen compete here on Monday night within the last few weeks, has just had this anger, resentment, and obsession in a way with Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. Finn Balor said that he's the one who was destined to be the world champion, the one who was supposed to lead the helm of the Judgment Day into the Promised Land, but because of Kevin Owens, those plans got sidetracked. And now Finn gonna start things off with Kevin Owens, and now full-on rushing at KO. Finn Balor trying to just get out of the gates, get his hands right there on Kevin Owens. Look at that. And Finn, who, I don't know what it is with Finn Balor. Over these last few weeks, he has just not let Kevin Owens be. Kevin Owens once came to me, picture, he wants Rollins, but Finn Balor has not let that happen. He just hasn't. Arm of KO, targeting the arm, because Kevin moves like the pop-up powerbomb, which he has to use his arms for. If you exclude his work of his arms and his shoulders, then Kevin Owens is at a huge disadvantage. And speaking at huge disadvantages, here comes the bigger person of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest. After the double team worked by him and Finn Balor into a cover on Owens, but it's not enough. And now Damian brings KO back up to his feet. Damian Priest, along with Domonik Mysterio as a tag team, they have been pretty successful here in the WWE. Just 2 weeks ago on the first episode of Raw, they got a big win over members of the Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. And then last week, if my memory serves me correct, they took them on again in a tag team rematch, still came out victorious. And now Damian Priest, look at this. And now wait, here comes somebody who I think can match with Damian Priest, the almighty former WWE champion Bobby Lashley. And Lashley now out of the gates, who has been wanting some action here on Raw. Looks like he's finally getting his piece. And a huge spine buster takes on the bigger person of the Judgment Day. And now Damian Priest starting to fight back, but and can he retaliate with some kind of big offense? But Lashley, look at this, so smart yet so powerful. And now look at the strength of the Almighty. Look at this. That's like 5 seconds, and Lashley now with one arm. Where else are you going to find power like that other than Bobby Lashley? Where? And now Bobby bringing Damian Priest back into him and his tag team partners' corner. And now those stiff elbows right there to the side of the temple. And now Kevin Owens gets back into this matchup. Into the cover on Damian Priest. But Finn right there, able to break it all up. And now look at this, Finn Balor trying to distract Kevin Owens. And it did just so, because Damian Priest now able to get the upper hand. And Kevin Owens catches the leg. Nice dragon screw. I want to say that's shout out to the Great Muda, but something tells me I doubt Kevin Owens knows who that is. Oh! Stiff roundhouse, cock KO right on the side of the temple, and there's AJ. And now look at Domonik now. Come on. Referee. Oh, come on. You're really going to sit there and tell me the ref didn't see anything? And now Damian Priest with the South of Heaven. Into a cover on KO. No, not yet. Now look at that. Bobby Lashley able to take Domonik Mysterio off the top rope. AJ comes back up onto his feet, back on the apron. And now KO with a double knee right to the face of Damian Priest. Hey, that sort of rhymed. And now KO's in firm control of one member of the Judgment Day. And Bobby gets tagged right back into this matchup. Although we haven't seen much of Bobby Lashley, I think Bobby could still be a worthy combatant and a worthy superstar for the World Heavyweight title, but you saw right there, Priest and Balor, Domonik and Balor are still able to break up the count. And you see Damian Priest all the way on the other side of the corner trying to crawl to his members of the Judgment Day. Now, Bobby Lashley looking for another suplex maybe. But Damian again into another suplex, finally able to take the Almighty off his feet. And if I'm any member of the Judgment, and if I'm Damian Priest, I gotta get somebody else back into this match. And he does just that. And here comes Domonik Mysterio. And honestly, if I can be honest for a second, I think it's a great idea that Domonik joined the Judgment Day. But at the same time, this dude has just been so irritating and so annoying ever since joining. I will admit, he has adapted a stronger demeanor. But now in comes Kevin Owens as Bobby Lashley starts rolling out of the ring. Bobby Lashley took so much punishment in this match, and now KO trying to get some of one member of the Judgment Day. Now Domonik into the Hurricane Rana. Gonna dial it up. The 619. But he's not done there. Follows it up with a frog splash. And now look at this. Finn Balor just staring in the eyes of AJ Styles. And now Balor with a dropkick takes down the Phenomenal One. And look at Balor now turning his attention to Bobby Lashley as Damian Priest just keeping on the pressure on Kevin Owens. And Damian had it good after that moonsault. Could have had something big there, but now look at this. Stalking Kevin Owens as Damian Priest has him up for the reckoning. No. Kevin Owens reverses into another double knee face breaker. And finally, here comes AJ Styles. And here comes Finn Balor. Two bitter rivals, two former friends who did so much together, who fought alongside each other, against each other. And it's like that level of respect that they once had for their field of competition. It's just like it went out the window ever since Finn Balor joined the Judgment Day. And now Finn targeting the arm of AJ again. Look at that. This is the sadistic side of Balor that we have been seeing over these last couple weeks. And now Finn with the shots to the kidneys. And a stiff double stomp. And a double axe handle. And our main event to come, ladies and gentlemen, goes as follows. It's a mixed tag match where World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins teams up with the Duchess of the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley, to take on the team of Matt Riddle and the Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, and Balor with the 1916 brainbuster on AJ Styles. I would have gone for the cover there, but Balor, now has AJ in the drop zone, and he's calling for it. Dakota Gra! And now Damian Priest takes out Bobby Lashley. And the Judgment Day with another big win.
Here are your winners, Damian Priest, Domonik Mysterio, and Finn Balor.
The Judgment Day reigns supreme on Raw yet again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as much as we hate to see it and say it, it is main event time. Time to cap off the night of Monday Night Raw. But we're going out with quite a bang, because this is going to be a main event that you do not want to miss. These four superstars have been their match trading victory after victory. And look at no better victory than this man after he won the big, beautiful gold, the World Heavyweight title. He is a visionary. He's a revolutionary. He is Seth, Mr. Burn.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
You killed title. He just
117 pounds. The World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
As you heard the announcer who makes less than I do say, Seth Rollins in Monday Night Raw last week by Riddle. Rollins will now defend that World Heavyweight title in 2 weeks on an episode of Monday Night Raw. He will not defend it at Extreme Rules, but he does have an upcoming title defense coming up soon. But Rollins did not come into this mixed tag match alone, because he has some heavy artillery. The Duchess of the Judgment Day, as I like to say.
And her partner, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, I honestly, has to be the biggest X factor within the Judgment Day. We have the experience of Finn Balor. We have the next generation with Domonik Mysterio. The power and first member, the honorary member of the Judgment Day, Damian Preist. And then Rhea Ripley, she's the biggest X factor. She's just that. Just when you think you have one hand against the Judgment Day, there's Rhea Ripley just right there as like a toxin to take away the pressure, to take away your momentum. But I can't lie, Rhea Ripley has been gaining some advantage here on Raw. And yes, I will continue calling her the Duchess of the Judgment Day. I will keep that statement. I will roll with it. Hopefully it gets picked up by Michael Cole in the WWE, but it probably won't. And let's not forget, Rhea Ripley is going to Extreme Rules to challenge for to see who will be the undisputed women's champion. Because remember, here on Raw, all the women here are on Raw. Sorry, we got a little distracted there. But nevertheless, Rhea Ripley is challenging to see if her or Bianca Belair will become the undisputed women's champion at Extreme Rules in less than a week. And again, why do I keep getting cut off by this announcer dude? I don't know why. But nevertheless, here comes the man who gained the biggest upset over the world champion last week. Let's give our prop he had suspended for earlier. Riddle will challenge episode of Raw to challenge for the World Heavyweight title. He will get his title shot later down the line. But this Sunday, Rhea Ripley gets her shot at this woman for the current title that she has around her waist.
Knoxville, Tennessee, the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
The EST of WWE, the woman who has been the forefront of professional wrestling and sports entertainment for the women's division for the last number of months. Bianca Belair has proven herself as a world champion, defeating challengers like Becky Lynch, like Bayley, even Sasha Banks, and also gaining victories over people like Shotzi and even Liv Morgan a couple weeks ago. That was on a dark match here on the channel. It was not aired. I will be putting up some highlights of the dark matches somewhere down the line. But nevertheless, Bianca Belair has a huge chip on her shoulder going into this Sunday at Extreme Rules. Even though Riddle and Rollins will not be competing at Extreme Rules, they still both, one of them needs to build momentum towards the match. Oh, in 2 weeks. And now Riddle starting things off with Rollins. He caught him with that big knee, and now he's just trying to keep the advantage. And remember, Extreme Rules is going to be one huge pay-per-view that you do not want to miss. At this pay-per-view, everything is going to be crowned. It's going to be split up into a 2 pay-per-view event. Not 2 pay-per-views, a 2-night event, to where we will crown the undisputed women's champion, the undisputed tag team champions, and we will be crowning in our main event our new WWE champion for Friday Night SmackDown. But in that main event, we will have a fatal 4-way match as it will consist of Drew McIntyre, EC3, the Viper Randy Orton, and the man who made the biggest return on SmackDown, none other than the American Nightmare Cody. However, it is up for speculation if Cody is going to be able to make it to Extreme Rules this Sunday because of the actions that transpired last episode of Universe Mode on SmackDown with Roman Reigns and that confrontation they had backstage. But nevertheless, we will be receiving an update by the next episode of SmackDown. You guys will be hearing how Cody's feeling, if he's still going to make it to Extreme Rules. But with that said, we return back to this mixed tag match as Riddle gets taken down with a huge clothesline, and Rollins and Ripley seem to be quite on the same page as they both hit a double snap suplex. Ripley getting Bianca Belair out of here. Rollins into a cover on Riddle, but it's not going to be enough for the win. And now Riddle, oh, with the bro to sleep, into the German suplex. And now Riddle at the top, sizing up the world champion. And wait a minute, there's Rhea Ripley right there. Oh, come on. I told you, Rhea Ripley is an X Factor. She is. And now Rollins throws the original bro into the corner. Took a little too long, but got that single leg drop kick. And now the world saying Seth's not cool. I beg to differ. And now Seth Rollins, who has maintained the upper hand against the original bro here tonight so far, but Riddle trying to fight back. And imagine how embarrassing it would be for Riddle, I mean not for Riddle, for Rollins to lose the world title in his first defense against someone like Matt Riddle. With everything that Rollins has said towards Riddle, to everything he's done, and now Rollins with a huge Phoenix splash to the original bro. Hook the leg, cover, no, not yet. And now the ref instructing the women to get back onto the apron. Now wait a minute, look at Riddle. Oh no, gonna look for the bro Derek. The same move that he used to beat Rollins last week, but it's not gonna be enough. And now Riddle with a huge exploder suplex. And now Riddle tags in Bianca Belair, which means Rhea Ripley has to come back in. Remember, the men fight the men, the women fight the women. And look at the power of the EST with a huge power slam. And remember, Rhea Ripley earned the right to challenge Bianca Belair at Extreme Rules for the Undisputed Women's title by defeating the man Becky Lynch, as Bianca Belair with a huge deadlift power slam. Able to take the Dutchess off her feet. And now in comes Rollins and Riddle yet again. And now Riddle with a huge German suplex into a bridge on the world champion. No, not enough. And now Rollins immediately gets back into the ring, trying to stay one step ahead of Riddle. And oh, stiff forearm right there. And now look at the combination from Matt Riddle. And look at Riddle come back here. A huge roundhouse caught him right there. And now, oh, Riddle a little too far. Yep, too far for that senton. But not too far for that German suplex. And the original bro staying one step ahead of the world champion. And another huge bicycle knee. But here comes Rollins trying to fight back. And Rollins at this point is just trying to survive against Riddle. And now look at this, Riddle now into the bro mission. Into the bro mission. But Ripley, there's Rhea Ripley, the X Factor. Into a cover goes Riddle. Can Ripley break it up? Never mind. Seth Rollins is able to get that shoulder up, and now Riddle looking for maybe the bro Derek. No. Seth Rollins now catches Riddle. Kick to the midsection. And the stomp. Into a cover, but Ripley. I mean, not Ripley. Bianca Belair. What a shocking sequence that was. And now Seth Rollins, he calls that the Architect's Annihilation. Cover on the original bro, but still only a 1. And Rollins now just trying to do anything he can at this point. And now Rollins with a forearm into the corner. Has Riddle up. Has Riddle down for the frog splash, but he can't find it. Riddle got the knees up just in the nick of time. And Riddle now with a gut wrench on Seth Rollins. That's one. Keeps the waist lock. And that's two. And now Ripley comes back in after Riddle makes the tag. And I gotta say, I like the tag team work that Bianca, Belair, and Riddle have been able to maintain. And now look at this, the power of Rhea Ripley, her own power showcased here tonight. And now look at that, that's one clothesline, keeps the wrist lock, that's two. And three, takes down the current women's champion. But now look at Rhea into the prism trap. Can she make Bianca Belair submit? No, she can't. There's Riddle right there. And now Rhea gonna keep her foot on the gas pedal as she hits the Riptide. Cover, shoulders down, two, no! And now Ripley gonna look for the Riptide yet again. And she got it. Riddle now taken out by Seth Rollins with a pedigree, and Ripley victorious.
Here are your winners, Seth Rollins and Rhea Ripley.
Seth Rollins and Rhea Ripley giving the assist to each other, able to pick up the wins here tonight. And could this be the side after Extreme Rules and within 2 weeks? You never know. But with that said, that is all we got for Universe Mode. I will catch you guys in the next one. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the series. It's all leading up to everything being history made at Extreme Rules. So be sure to tune in for that. And with that said, Merry Christmas to everybody. I wish you a Happy New Year. Good night. Goodbye. Mwah. And please do not copyright or sue me for this, Kenny Omega. Good damn night. Bang!